How the library is organized, nonfiction, and the Dewey Decimal Classification System. As you recall, nonfiction books are books that are about real things, people, events, and places. They are true, except for the fairy and folk tales in the 398 section and literature in the 800s. These are the books you want when you are required to do research on a topic, for example, like ancient China or space exploration, or when you need to perform background research for your science projects. So, with thousands of books in the nonfiction section, you might be wondering, how do I find the book I need? Well, we can owe thanks to Melvin Dewey, who over 100 years ago devised a system of organizing books which is used in many libraries today. He divided books into 10 main subject categories and then assigned these subjects a number. That way, all the books on a topic would be together on the shelf. Think about it. If books weren't shelved this way, libraries would be in total chaos. Now remember from the fiction presentation that every book in the library is given a unique call number. That is like an address for finding the book on the shelf. If you recall, call numbers are on the spine of a book towards the bottom part. The call number is made up of two parts. For the nonfiction books, the top part is the Dewey Decimal Classification number, and the bottom part consists of the first 3 letters of the author's last name. Now here again we have the key to the library call numbers. On the left column you have the call numbers, and on the right column you have an explanation of how these books are shelved. If you look at the nonfiction books with the call numbers 000 to 999, you can see that they're shelved in Dewey Decimal order and then by author's last name. So they go in the nonfiction section of the library, beginning with the smallest number, 001, up to the largest number, 999. A special consideration within the nonfiction section are the 92s and the 920 categories. These are our biographies. 92s are individual biographies and 920s are group biographies. So for example, if you're wanting to read a book on the greatest authors of the 19th century or war pilots of World War II, those would be considered 920 category books because they're about a group of people. Those are organized by Dewey Decimal number within their section, 92 or 920, and then by subject's name. So for example, if you're reading a biography on President Obama, the call number on that book would be 92 OBA for the subject's name. Now, nonfiction call numbers are different from fiction call numbers in the sense that they have both numbers and letters. Just remember, they begin with a Dewey number and then the first 3 letters of the author's last name. Now let's take a close look at the Dewey system and its 10 main classes for organizing nonfiction books. From 0 to 99, you have the general works. This is where you're going to find the encyclopedias, almanacs, record books. This is where you also will find the reference books. From 100 to 199, you'll find philosophy and psychology books. This is where you might find books on UFOs and ethics. The 200 section includes all books on religion, Greek mythology, the Bible. 300 section includes social sciences. 400 section, languages, including sign language and dictionaries. 500 section includes all natural science books. This is where you'll find all the animal books, the chemistry books, the plant books. The 600 section contains applied science and technology. These are the books having to do with inventions and transportation, the cooking books. 700 section consists of fine arts and recreation. All the sports books you guys always ask for, this is where you'll find them. Craft books, painting books, these are in this section as well. The 800 section consists of literature, poetry, plays. The Shel Silverstein books would be found here. And in the 900 section, you'll have the history and geography books. Now, each of the 10 main classes of the Dewey decimal section can also be further divided from broad to specific. So 500 would be the natural science section. 590 would be specific to animals. 599 would be even more specific to mammals. 599.8 would consist of primates. And then 599.88 would consist of books having to do with apes. Think of the Dewey number as if it were dollars and cents. For example, 595.23 comes before 595.3. If in doubt, add a 0 at the end to even it out. But the books go in order from smallest to largest all around the library shelves. And just like in the fiction section, to find those books, you start at the left on the top of the shelf and move to the right until the shelf finishes. Then you go to the next shelf beneath that and do the same, left to right, top to bottom. In addition, to help you out in the nonfiction section, you'll notice Dewey decimal numbers on the top of the shelves. So if you're looking for the animals section, you can look on the top of the shelves and look for the 590 section. Once you find it, then you can go down those bookshelves to find the specific number you're looking for.